What's up, guys? I'm graduating as a computer science student, and I've been thinking a lot about everything this journey has taught me. Not just coding, not just classes, but the real advice I wish someone gave me earlier. So, in this video, I want to walk you and talk to you like a real person, not like a motivational speaker, and just like share some advice from a graduating computer science student. If you're just starting college, in the middle of your degree, or even thinking about computer science, I hope this helps. The first piece of advice I would give is this: do not compare your journey to everyone else's. Computer science is just one of those majors where it feels like everyone around you is building something crazy, getting internships, grinding lead code, launching startups, or just somehow always ahead. And if you're not careful, you'll start feeling like you're behind. I've learned that everybody moves differently. Some people are naturally fast at coding. Some people have more experience before college. Some people are just really good at looking successful on the outside. But your job is not to copy everybody else's timeline. Your job is to keep moving forward on your own. The second thing I would say, you are not dumb just because something takes you longer to understand. I really wish more students heard that. In computer science, there are so many moments where you look at code or an assignment or some concept and it just doesn't click right away. And that can mess with your confidence. But struggling does not mean you do not belong here. It does not mean you are not smart enough. It usually just means you are learning. A lot of people, and I'm guilty of this too, only show the finished product. They do not show the confusion, the frustration, the hours of debugging, or the moments where they had no idea what was going on. So, if that's been your experience too, trust me, you are not alone, and I wish more people heard this. Another big lesson I learned is passing your classes is important, but building your confidence matters too. There were times when I was so focused on just getting through assignments, getting through exams, and surviving the term that I forgot to actually notice my growth. And computer science can do that to you. It can make you feel like no matter how much you learn, there's always more you do not know. And that's true. But if you take a second and look back, you realize you actually know way more than you used to. You can understand things now that once felt impossible. You can solve problems now that would have overwhelmed you before. That matters. Another piece of advice is just please do projects, not because people keep saying it, not because like it sounds good on a resume, but because projects force everything to become real. A class can teach you concepts, but projects teach you how messy things actually get. They teach you how to troubleshoot, how to be patient, how to fix your own mistakes, how to keep going when things break for no reason. Projects gave me a different kind of confidence because they made me realize I could actually create things, not just study them. So if you're a CS student and you've been waiting until you feel ready, this is your sign to start anyway. Your first project does not need to be perfect. It just needs to exist. Another thing I learned is ask for help earlier. And this one is huge, guys. I can emphasize that more. A lot of us wait way too long to ask questions because we do not want to look behind, or we think we should be able to figure everything out on our own. But honestly, asking for help earlier can save you so much stress, whether it's your professor, a classmate, a TA, a tutor, or even just searching for the right explanation online. Getting unstuck is part of the process. Here's something that I think you should realize. You do not get extra points for suffering in silence. And honestly, some of the strongest students are the ones who know when to ask. I also want to say this: take care of yourself while you're in school. And I mean that seriously. Computer science can consume your life if you let it. You can spend hours on your desk, lose sleep, stop moving around, stop eating right, stop talking to people, and convince yourself that you're being productive when really you're just burning yourself out. I'm not saying be lazy, I'm saying protect yourself because your brain works better when you rest. You work better when your mental health is in a better place. And success does not mean destroying yourself to get a degree. Another lesson that I really want to share, and this is a big one too, not every class will make you feel inspired, and that is okay. Some classes you love, some classes you'll barely survive, some classes will make you question everything. That does not mean you picked the wrong major. Sometimes it just means that one subject or one teaching style or one semester was rough. Do not let one bad class define your whole future. And I could go and talk about my algorithms class and me taking it twice, but I'm not going to make this about me. I think a lot of students need to hear that. One hard term does not mean you are not meant for this. One setback does not erase all your progress, and one bad grade does not decide your potential. I also learned that soft skills matter more than people think. Being able to communicate clearly, work with other people, explain your ideas, stay professional, and keep going through setbacks matter a lot. Because in the real world, it's not just about whether you can code, it's also about whether you can collaborate, whether you can learn, whether you can adapt, whether people can trust you to show up and contribute. That stuff matters. And maybe the biggest piece of advice I would give is this. Do not wait until the end to be proud of yourself. A lot of us treat graduation like it's the first moment we're allowed to feel accomplished. But the truth is, there were so many moments before graduation that already proved something. The late nights, the hard classes, the projects, the self-doubt. You pushed through a lot. The times you wanted to quit but didn't, that all counts too. Graduation is a big moment, yes, but it is not the only moment that matters. So if you're in the middle of your journey right now, keep going. Even if you feel behind, even if you feel tired, even if you're doubting yourself, keep going. Because one day you're going to look back and realize you made it through things you thought would break you. And to the people who's watching this, who are also computer science students, I'd love to know, what is one piece of advice you would give to another student? Drop it in the comments. And if you're new to this journey too, subscribe, because I want to keep making videos about college, computer science, life after graduation, and everything that comes with figuring things out. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.